Before you go to sleep tonight, I want you to do something that may completely change the way you end this day. Do not take every worry with you into the night. Do not carry tomorrow's problems into your bed. Do not close your eyes while your mind is still fighting battles that you were never meant to fight alone. Maybe your body is tired, but your mind is still awake. You think about the bills, the decisions, the people you love, the things that went wrong, the conversations you wish had happened differently, the future you cannot control, and sometimes, even when everything around you becomes quiet, your thoughts become louder. If that is where you are tonight, stay with me, because before this prayer ends, we are going to place 5 things into the hands of God, not because our problems are imaginary, not because faith means pretending that everything is fine, but because there comes a moment when we have to recognize that we cannot control everything, and what we cannot carry, we can surrender. So wherever you are right now, slow down, take a deep breath, and quietly say, "Lord, I am here. Father, tonight I come before you exactly as I am. I do not need to pretend that I am stronger than I really feel. You already know my thoughts. You know what happened today. You know what made me smile. You know what disappointed me. You know the things I have told other people and the things I have kept hidden inside my heart. And tonight, before I sleep, I want to place my life into your hands. The first thing I give you tonight is my worry. Lord, you know exactly what has been occupying my mind. Maybe I am worried about money. Maybe there are bills. I do not know how I will pay. Maybe I am waiting for a job opportunity. Maybe I am afraid of losing something I worked hard to build. Maybe I am worried about my health or the health of someone I love. Maybe there is a decision in front of me and I am afraid of making the wrong choice. Father, sometimes I try to solve everything at once. I want to know what will happen tomorrow. I want guarantees. I want answers. I want certainty. And when I cannot find them, anxiety takes over. But tonight I remember that Jesus taught us not to carry tomorrow's worries before tomorrow even arrives. So I surrender my worries to you. I give you every bill, every deadline, every difficult conversation, every unanswered question, every situation I cannot control. Show me what I can do. Give me wisdom to act where action is required, but also give me peace when I have reached the limit of what I can do. I refuse to spend this entire night rehearsing problems that cannot be solved before morning. I have done what I could today, and now I place tomorrow into your hands. If there is one specific worry on your heart right now, name it quietly before God. You do not need to explain it to anyone. Just say, "Lord, I give this to you," and let your heart become a little lighter. The second thing I give you tonight is my fear. Father, there are fears that other people know about, and there are fears I have never spoken aloud. Fear of failure, fear of losing someone, fear of being alone, fear of getting sick, fear that something will go wrong, fear that I will not be able to handle what is coming. Sometimes fear creates entire stories inside my mind. It takes one possibility and turns it into a certainty. It takes one problem and turns it into a disaster. It tells me that the worst thing I can imagine is exactly what will happen. But tonight I choose not to let fear write the story of my future. Lord, remind me of how many difficult days I have already survived. There were moments when I thought I would not make it, but I did. There were nights that felt endless, but morning came. There were problems that seemed impossible, but somehow I kept moving. And if you carried me before, I believe you can carry me again. So tonight I surrender my fears. I do not know everything that will happen, but I know I do not have to face it alone. Your presence is greater than the fear inside me. Your peace is greater than the noise inside my mind, and your strength is greater than my weakness. If this prayer is speaking to you, write in the comments, "Lord, I trust you." Let that be your declaration tonight. Not that you understand everything, not that every problem is solved, but that you are choosing trust instead of fear. The third thing I place into your hands is my family. Lord, protect the people I love. Watch over those who are near me and those who are far away. You know every situation happening inside my family. You know the conversations that need to happen. You know the relationships that are hurting. You know the people I am worried about. You know the decisions being made. You know the battles no one outside our home can see. Father, I cannot control every step the people I love will take. I cannot protect them from every mistake. I cannot always be there, but you can go where I cannot go. You can see what I cannot see. So tonight, I place my family into your hands. Protect our children, protect our parents, protect our marriages, protect our homes. Give wisdom to those who are making important decisions. Bring healing where there has been hurt. Bring forgiveness where resentment has grown. Bring reconciliation where distance has entered. Bring comfort where someone is silently suffering and where there is sickness. Provide good care, strength, wisdom, and hope. Lord, let our homes become places of peace. Teach us to speak with kindness. Teach us to listen. Teach us to forgive. Teach us to value one another while we still have the opportunity. I cannot carry every burden of everyone I love, so tonight I place them all in your hands. Watch over them while I sleep. The fourth thing I give you tonight is my past. Lord, there are things I wish I could change, mistakes I made, words I should not have said, opportunities I lost, people who hurt me, moments I wish I could live again differently. Sometimes my body is in the present, but my mind goes back to yesterday. I replay old conversations. I reopen old wounds. I punish myself for things that cannot be undone. But tonight, I recognize that I cannot change the past. I can learn from it. I can repair what can still be repaired. I can ask for forgiveness. I can forgive, but I cannot go back. So, Father, help me stop living in a chapter that has already ended. Forgive my mistakes. Give me humility to admit where I was wrong. Give me courage to apologize when I need to. And where I have already done everything I can do, help me let go. I also surrender the people who hurt me. Forgiveness does not mean pretending that what happened was right. It means I do not want the wound to control the rest of my life. I do not want one painful moment to define every moment that comes after it. Heal what still hurts. Remove bitterness from my heart. Free me from the need to keep reliving the pain, and teach me how to move forward with wisdom. My past can teach me, but it does not have to imprison me. Yesterday cannot be changed, but tomorrow can still be built. And that brings me to the fifth thing I place into your hands tonight, my future. Lord, I have plans, dreams, goals, things I hope to experience. Maybe I am waiting for a new opportunity. Maybe I want a new job. Maybe I am building something. Maybe I am praying for a relationship. Maybe I am waiting for an answer. Maybe I am hoping for a fresh start. Father, I have plans, but I cannot see the entire road. You can, so guide me. Open the doors that are right for me. Close the doors that would lead me away from what is good. If I need to wait, give me patience. If I need to move, give me courage. If I am forcing something that is not right, help me recognize it. And if an opportunity is placed in front of me, give me wisdom to see it. Do not let anxiety make me live tomorrow before tomorrow arrives. I do not know what my life will look like 1 month from now. I do not know what will happen next year, but I know that I do not have to solve the entire future tonight. I only need enough strength for the next step, and right now the next step is rest. So Lord, I give you my future, my plans, my dreams, my expectations, my unanswered prayers, my hopes, my uncertainty. I place all of it in your hands. And now, Father, after surrendering my worries, my fears, my family, my past, and my future, I surrender myself, my thoughts, my emotions, my tired body, my weaknesses, my doubts, my faith, even when it feels small. You know me completely. You know when I tell people that I am fine, even when I am tired inside. You know the battles no one sees. You know what I need before I know how to explain it. So here I am. Change what needs to change in me. Heal what needs healing. Strengthen what has become weak. Correct what needs correction. Give me wisdom. Give me patience. Give me courage. Give me self-control. Teach me to worry less and trust more. Teach me to appreciate what I have. Teach me not to waste my energy on things that do not matter. Teach me not to allow the opinions of others to control my peace. And tonight, calm my mind. Let my thoughts slow down. Let my breathing become peaceful. Let my body rest. If there is something I need to deal with tomorrow, I will deal with it tomorrow. If there is a conversation I need to have, give me wisdom when the time comes. If there is a decision I need to make, guide me when morning arrives. But tonight, I rest. Lord, place your peace over this home. Protect every person listening to this prayer. Let fear give way to trust. Let anxiety give way to peace. Let exhaustion give way to rest. Maybe someone listening to me right now is crying. Maybe someone feels alone. Maybe today was one of the hardest days they have experienced in a long time. Father, remind them that a difficult day is not the end of their story. This day is ending, but their story is not. Tomorrow is another page. There are doors that can still open, answers that can still come, relationships that can still heal, opportunities that can still appear, strength that can still return. So do not give up because of one difficult chapter. Rest tonight, pray, and tomorrow continue. Father, while we sleep, continue working in the things we cannot control, but above all, continue working in us. Give us more wisdom, more patience, more compassion, more faith, more courage, and less fear. Tonight I declare that I do not need to have every answer before I can rest. I do not need to see the entire road. I only need to trust you with the next step. And my next step tonight is to sleep. I have thought enough. I have worried enough. I have tried enough for one day. Now I surrender. My worries are in your hands. My fears are in your hands. My family is in your hands. My past is in your hands. My future is in your hands. And my life is in your hands. I give you everything. And now I rest. In Jesus' name, Amen. If you stayed with me until the end of this prayer, write in the comments, Lord, tonight I give everything to you. Let that be our declaration of faith before we sleep. And if you know someone who is carrying a heavy burden tonight, share this prayer with them. Sometimes one message at the right moment can remind someone that they do not have to carry everything alone. Subscribe to Biblical Pills and make this a place where we end our days with faith and begin tomorrow with hope. Now rest. You have surrendered it. Tomorrow is a new day. Good night, and may God bless you and your family.